Alrighty then, so let's now make a start in the career mode for this game. And officially, I've already shown you how to create a profile, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the name I would normally use. And to those of you who are long-time viewers of this channel, you will probably know by now that obviously that's the name I'm going to use, and officially going to save it. And let's now get down to our choice of cars. So, well, choice of wheels, as it says here. So, we only have one car available to us. All of the other cars are currently locked. We only have the taxi available to us, more specifically the New York taxi. And... oh, hold on. There's something else I forgot to do first. Do excuse me for a moment and then I'll be right back here. Okay, we are back again. So, apologies if I held that one up a little longer than I was wanting it to, but either way, one flaw this game does have though is you never manage to get it set up to the controller configuration you want. So basically you have to keep going back to the controller settings and making sure that you're using the configuration you want. And it is kind of annoying, but either way, I do want to make sure everything in this goes correctly, and hopefully this time there will be no disruptions. Or so I can hope. Hopefully this time everything will somehow manage to work out. At least it's what I'm hoping for. Out of my way, you stinking cabbie. You couldn't keep up with Emilio if you tried. We'll see about that. But yeah, so Emilio is the one who introduces us to the Midnight Club. And it is fair to say that we do have other hookmen to race here in the streets of Manhattan. Of course, Emilio is the one who introduces us to the Midnight Club. And I think the starting point isn't too far from here. Yeah, it's right by the World Trade Center, I think. Should be somewhere around here. Yeah, it's just outside the World Trade Center. Oh, damn it. There it is. You drive okay for a cabbie. Meet me back here at midnight, Veto, and we'll see if you're good enough to beat me and my homies. Yeah, each hookman in this game, Emilio by the way is one of the hookmen here in New York. Each hookman does ultimately have their homeboys, so basically their crew, to essentially back them up during each race. So you're basically racing against them as much as you're racing against the hookmen themselves. And here we go for race 1. I know precisely how to get this thing up to speed. I have noticed this thing can develop more acceleration if you short shift. Hopefully this time around everything will manage to go the way I want it to. Emilio was very dirty there. He was really trying to force the issue there. I did not think I was going to shoot straight through those two vehicles there, but anyways. So, continuing the charge here up to Central Park, and gonna use the ramp, and there we go. I win!
You was lucky, Remember, Papo, call me when you want to race head to head.
Not bad, Ace. Now you're part of the Midnight Club. Here's a cell phone. Dial me numero if you want to challenge me solo for my ride. But don't forget, you gotta win club races to be the champ. Find me in the city and I'll lead you to more races, yo. And so, with this being the first segment, I should consider getting a thumbnail whilst I'm here, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some thumbnail evidence of the taxi, and hope that I can manage to get some decent shots here, whilst we are basically drag racing our way all the way up to Central Park. Also, one other thing that's really cool about this game is knowing about how many sponsorships there actually are in this game, like there would be in real life New York. Well, except for saying, of course, New York is a bit different nowadays than it was back then, but you know what I mean. So let's now dial up Emilio and see if we can challenge him for his ride.
You want to race Emilio? Ha! You ain't got nothing I'm scared of.
So we basically need to go up against Emilio, challenge him for his first car, and basically once we are done with this we should have the first car we will officially be using for our next Hookman here in New York. And now we are racing all the way up to the basketball court. So I think we're going across Times Square from here.
Looks more like a trolley to me, yo.
So we're starting off here at the subway, and already Emilio is moving to the side, trying to see if he can box me in. It was not going to work. I was always going to find a way past him anyway, as I get past another taxi cab whilst I'm here.
Right. You better hurry, Papo, 'cause I'm breathing down your neck.
And if I can manage to get this right, I should be able to make a shot left into the basketball court. And there we go. I win.
A lucky punk, yo. One lucky punk.
Damn you. You won my car this time. But I got better wheels than that, Holmes. I'm done for the night. Find me again tomorrow and I won't be so easy on you. Okay. So, if we now head over to Cruise for some action, and if we change cars here, you will notice that we do now have another car available to use. And officially, what that car is this. The Crusero Bueno. And as for the colour, well, I'm thinking about getting this thing in blue, but I'm also thinking about getting this thing in pink. Actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I am gonna drive this thing in pink. Because who doesn't love pink? And I'm not just talking about the artist. Also, I should also mention, Lady Penelope does have a pink limousine. And you're probably not familiar with Lady Penelope if you've not heard of Thunderbirds. But yeah, she does have a pink limousine. And there's also her chauffeur, Parker.
Yo, I'm Emilio Sanchez from Uptown, baby. Hold on to your seat.
I'm Keiko Hatano, the hottie behind the wheel. I like to drive very fast.
I'm Larry Muller. They don't mess with me in Queens.
So those are our 3 hookmen here in New York. There's also another 3 hookmen we have to go up against in London, which is where the second part, well, the second half of this game takes place. And now that we've got Emilio's car, next time we will be going to Larry for his first car. And so with that, stay tuned for more of Midnight Club.